Hey, Upward Bound, this is Liz. I am making this video to give you all a little bit more information about summer 2020, Upward Bound Summer Program 2020. So we're gonna put this video on YouTube. Hopefully you're gonna all look at it. This is like your one-stop shop. We've been giving you phone calls. We've been writing a lot of emails. And we hope that this video gives you a lot of information, answers questions for you that you may have. And if you have additional questions, please reach out to us at upwardbound@cornell.edu. Your students also have Mateo's cell phone number, Carrie's cell phone number, and or the Upward Bound cell phone number. So please reach out with any additional questions you may have. So you may have been hearing things about Upward Bound Summer 2020. This is the definitive. This is what we're going with. This is what we got for summer. So please watch this video and please write down any questions you may have, and please get in touch with us so we can answer them for you. All right, so who is Upward Bound Summer 2020 program for even? If you are in our program at Newfield, Candor, Spencer, Elmira, Groton, Dryden, and you are currently in 9th grade or about to be in 10th grade, if you are currently in 10th grade, about to be in 11th grade, and or if you are currently in 11th grade, about to be in your senior year, and you are in the Upward Bound program, summer program is for you. Remember, our rising seniors have a 2-week program, we call it Senior Institute. You will be working directly with our program associates and Carrie and Mateo regarding the college going process, getting you geared up for what that looks like in your senior year. So we do that in the summer during the first 2 weeks of summer program, Senior Institute. 6-week program, that is for you, rising sophomores, rising juniors. And that is a 6-week summer program. When does it all begin for everyone? June 29th. June 29th, 10 a.m. On that day, so that's a Monday coming up here in a couple weeks. So on June 29th, we want you all to wake up, get up, comb your hair, brush your teeth, drink water. If you drink coffee like me, go ahead and make a strong cup because we got a full day for you. We're going to start on the 29th, which is a Monday, at 10 a.m. That's when we were going to start if we weren't in coronavirus virtual land. We were going to start on the 29th. So we're not really deviating from our 6-week schedule. We're going to start on Monday, June 29th at 10 a.m. Where can you find the link to join us on that Zoom call? In the Google Classroom invite, which will be in your email, folks. We don't love it either, the amount of emails that are happening. There's certainly a lot of them. We wish we could communicate in person, but we can't. We have to do virtual program this summer. We know you're along with us. You've been along. You come along for all of the, experiences that we give you that build, that expand your comfort zone, that build your concept of, who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what you're seeking, what you want to be when you grow up, all these things. This is no different. The virtual summer program is no different. It is an experience. We are all going through it together. We will all learn something. There are pieces that we like. There are pieces that we don't like. There are opportunities that exist on this platform that don't exist without it, and vice versa. So we just want you to come to our summer program with the same energy and enthusiasm that you joined the program with. Some of you, your interviews were very recent in time, and that nervousness, I really want to get into this program. I really want to be in there. Some of you who've been in the program longer, think about some of the, most exciting times you've had with Upward Bound, right? That's the kind of enthusiasm we want you to come to this program with. That's the kind we're coming with. They're not here with me right now, but Carrie, Mateo, the whole team, we got Shayla, Tamara, Shilpi helped us out in designing this program. All of our teachers, all of our instructors are just so excited to bring you this program. So let's bring it, let's bring the good energy, and let's have fun with it this summer. So June 29th, check your email. You're gonna find out how to access everything in there, okay? More details, here we go. So what is a day gonna look like? Very simply, a day is gonna look very simple. We have asked all of our teachers and on all of you students to designate 10 a.m. to noon, Monday through Friday, of the first 4 weeks. First 4 weeks are academic weeks. Of the first 4 weeks of the program, and I have another slide that'll get into that. So 10 to noon, we ask that you make yourself available in that time frame. That could look like a Zoom meeting. That could look like a activity that everyone's going to do, you know, synchronously, right? You're all going to read this passage. You're all going to watch this video. You're all going to work on your, you know, putting together your kit for your piece of the puzzle. Whatever the assignment is, we've asked that 10 to noon is the time that you make yourself available for that activity that everybody will be doing at once. It could look like a class on a Zoom call. It could look like something different. Who gets to decide that is your teacher. So your teacher, and we're going to go into what classes you're going to take here in a minute, your teacher will be guiding and designing your class, all right? So they will use this time, 10 to noon, on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, for you to, or for them to be doing some instruction. So put that on the calendar. That's when you need to be up every day. That's when you need to be ready to go. That's when your space needs to be all laid out and you need to have, you know, picked inspirational quote or a inspirational item or token to have in your workspace. You know, you sit down at your desk area, even if it's, you know, looks a little not exactly like a desk. You're going to get there and you're going to get ready to go. All right. So then there's lunch hour. It's all you. That's your free time. That's your time. We're doing meal delivery and we're doing meal and supply delivery. And I have more to come on that. And that lunch hour it's going to be happening in there. And we'll talk about more about that in a minute. And then every week you will have an elective. The elective is, I have more slides that go into what the electives are, but in terms of the time frame, you'll need to designate and be ready to roll 1:30 to 2:30, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Tuesday, Thursday is going to be some work on your own time, all right? So the elective teachers know 1:30 to 2:30, they can have your attention, and the academic teachers know 10 a.m. to noon, they can have your attention. So have your attention ready. So, you know, that's the in-person stuff. Outside of the in-person stuff, we're going to be using Google Classroom. You'll find your syllabus, you'll find activities, you'll find assignments, you'll find discussion questions, topics, all in the Google Classroom. For the summer Upward Bound Google Classroom, you need a Google email, a Gmail account. If you don't have one, you can make a new one. You can make one. If you already have one and you want to make an alternative one to use for the summer program, you can do that as well. But your school emails, you know, Hotmail, Yahoo, AOL, if you're still using it, no offense, those won't work. So you need a Google Gmail. And then when we're going to be doing them in-person things, teachers, this is up to teachers, this is up to the teacher to get you the link and all that. It's all going to be in the classroom. They'll either be on Zoom or they will be on Google Hangouts. All right. But all that's, again, in the Google Classroom. And how do you get to the Google Classroom, everyone? That's right. You check your email. You get into your email. You read them thoroughly. It's email. I know. It is not the bright and sunny, beautiful day. It is not hanging out outside. It is email. And the thing about email right now this summer is that there's seeds in your email. There's new things sprouting in there. That's sort of where stuff is growing this summer. So we have to water it. You have to get in there. You have to water it. You have to read the email. You have to feed it. You have to get in there and help it grow, because next summer, when we are out of coronavirus land, we will have grown together. We will have nourished each other through participation in this program, and we'll be very excited to see each other. So email people, get in those emails. All right, so the weeks. So I told you the day, so that's just 10 to noon, Monday through Friday. So these Monday through Fridays, these weeks. So again, rising sophomores and rising juniors, 6-week program. Rising seniors, 2-week program, first 2 weeks. All right. So the first week for the 6-week program for our rising sophomores and rising juniors, this is the academic class. Week 1, English. That's it. 1 class. All right. You're going to be in your English class. 10th and 11th graders, you will be in all of these classes that we put you in is the class that you take next academic year. These are pre-classes. All right. So if you're in 10th grade, you're going to be, or if you're in 9th grade now, you're going to be in English 10 next summer or next academic year. So you are going to be in English 10 this summer. If you are going into 11th grade, you will be in English 11. Week 2, science. So if you are going to be taking earth science next year, you're going to be in earth science this summer. You get the point. But week 2 is science week. Week 3 is math week. And week 4 is language. Along with your academic course from you have your 10 to noon time frame and then your Google Classroom, you also have an elective. And the elective depends on your grade. I know it, everyone asks, well, do I get to pick my elective? And this might happen in future summers, and we'll get into that because of course it's an elective, you elect it. However, this summer, we have assigned you into electives, all right? So we have ensured through our schedule that all the students participating will get the elective. We'll have small class sizes. And I have a list of some of the elective options on a slide coming up so you can see what they might be. But again, it gets assigned to you. So, week 1, if you are a rising 10th grader, you're going to get your schedule that says you are in English 10 with this teacher. Here's your Google Classroom link. And you are in this elective, here's your teacher, here's your Google Classroom link, okay? So that's gonna be your typical schedule. The last 2 weeks of the program, weeks 5 and week 6, are 2 very exciting offerings we've got for you. Week 5 is gonna be a career exploration week, a whole week designed on exploring careers. So you may know, all of the careers that you might see on TV, those that around you, teacher, doctor, lawyer, all of those. We're gonna expose you and introduce you to some lesser known careers, but also, you say, well, I wanna get a psychology degree or something of the sort. Well, what are all the careers that are possible with a psychology degree? We're just gonna expand that bubble. We're gonna expand your knowledge during that week, and that'll be very interesting. Week 6 is a leadership conference, and one of our students won a very prestigious grant to offer this leadership conference. We were always going to have this piece in our summer program, even pre-COVID, and we're so excited that we get to do it in our week 6 with you all. So it'll be a virtual conference. There'll be supplies and all sorts of fun stuff, keynote speakers, you name it. It's going to be an amazing, amazing leadership event that will build you up, build your confidence up, and give you skills and tools to be a leader as you move forward. So we're very excited about that. So, and again, rising seniors, you guys are week 1, week 2, June 29th, all the way through July 10th. No weekends though, of course, no weekends. So those 2 weeks, you'll be working with Mateo and Carrie and the team, and you will be running out of the Google Classroom, doing Zoom meetings, and all of your content is based on getting into college, the college going process, the college application process. So we're talking essays, we're talking letters of recommendation, we're talking understanding the wealth of colleges that you can apply to and all of their nuances. So that'll be a really great time for you all as well. We're looking forward to it. Yep, I mentioned some of this, but while it's on the screen here and you can read it. So again, you will be placed in the academic course that you are taking next year in school. This is a pre-course. You'll have in-person meetings and Google Classroom assignments, and supplies will be dropped off with meals on the Thursday for the next week. So meals, quick bite about supplies and meals, two deliveries a week, Monday and Thursday. We're going to give you everything you need, everything we want to get. We want to feed you. We want to have that be a piece of the puzzle. We love our program, but we also love eating. So the program is not the same without the food. So we're getting you the food. It's done by Cornell Catering. I've got another detail slide here. And we will be at high schools. So at your regional high school, or your high school rather, we'll be there with enough meals and supplies for every single one of our students. And you come get them in that lunchtime, in that lunch frame, like 12 to 1. The food does need to get refrigerated, so it's just really 12 to 1. It can't be all day necessarily. Got to get the food in the refrigerator. And we ask that somebody comes gets it. I have more on another screen. Here's the electives. So for the 10th grade, Habitudes is a Habits of Leadership elective that was very well received last year. We did it last year with the 10th graders. Community building, culinary. We're doing a culinary and nutrition. That's fun. Eating, cooking, very fun. Poetry, spoken word, career exploration. Those will be options for the 10th grade. 11th grade electives. And again, we assign you. 11th grade electives will be civic engagement and voting, playwriting and theater, culinary and nutrition again, because who doesn't love to eat and cook, and history not taught in schools. These elective classes are brought to you by some of our very engaging teachers and PAs, our program associates. Those are the college students who work for us for the summer program and who work for you, who work with you. Okay, here it is in more detail, meal and supply drop off. So you saw that meal period during the day, 12 to 1. We don't come back on again until 1:30 though, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for elective. So from 12 to 1, we're gonna be at your school. We will have, again, we give you breakfast and lunch. So on Monday, you're gonna get a couple of breakfasts and lunches that'll take you through the week. On Thursday, you're gonna get a couple breakfasts and lunches that'll take you through the week, the rest of the week. There will also be supplies for the next week's class on Thursdays. Students do not have to be there. That is kind of a key piece of this. Students might be doing work. They can be there. It doesn't have to be a parent and a student. Really, anybody who you agree can help with this pickup and get the food and supplies back to the house is who can come pick it up. We will have monitors at the site, so staff who are managing the process of handing out your meals and getting you supplies, making sure everybody gets them. And they will have a number that I can get you so you guys can connect directly. So for example, it will be the same person running to Newfield Mondays and Thursdays. So it will be the same person running to Dryden, for example. So that person will be able to be communicated with, and we can get you all that information here coming up. So yes, anybody can pick up. It can be parents, it can be neighbors, kids. If you live close to the school and you want to take a lunchtime walk and come pick some stuff up, that's great. That works. But again, 12 to noon. That's when we're going to get you that stuff. Lastly, and always a good time, is summer forms. So we still have them. Yes, the program is virtual, but we definitely still have permission slips. We have, just sort of gathering, it's basic information to help us stay, with the right permissions, with the good communication, with the right information between Upper Bound and the families that we work with. So look in the emails, parents, look in emails for an email from it'll be from me via CareMonkey. So it'll be from Liz Milholland via CareMonkey. It'll be my words, it'll be, you know, our logo and things like that. And the platform is CareMonkey. So once you get that email, it's going to ask you to create a profile. The profile is for your student. So whoever your student is who's in the program, if you happen to have siblings or two students in the program, they each get their own profile. It's pretty self-explanatory once you get on there. But again, if you have any questions, please reach out. Please reach out to the Upper Bound team. So in review, we are running a great summer program. We're very excited about it. Here is some contact information, our email address, and here is some other contact information if you want to get in touch with us if you have questions after watching this video. And we're looking really forward to seeing you all on the 29th, 10 a.m. Check your emails for the link, and there we'll go. We'll have a great time. So take good care, and we'll see you all very soon. Thanks for listening.